For 1 week, Pilgrims Pride hosted a cultural event for all of its hard-working team members. This week was dedicated to teaching the 7 core values of Pilgrims, using videos, engaging activities, guest speakers, and panels to showcase these critical values.
Excuse me, what are we doing? The balloon challenge.
Believing is half of it. If you don't believe in it, it's never going to happen.
The first team activity is a preface to the 7 values, by simply teaching not only the impact of negativity on the Pilgrims' supply chain, but in their own personal lives. All of the team members blew up white balloons, with different messaging on them of positive work environment values. But while the team members kept the white balloons up, they were about to be hit with a surprise twist.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for a minute.
Are you ready to mess things up?
When the red balloons of bad values were thrown in, people struggled to keep both in the air.
What do those red balloons say? Somebody tell us what they say. Where's the microphone out there?
What happened, you guys, when those red balloons came in? Got distracted. We're supposed to keep our beliefs up, but then these red balloons come out of nowhere, don't they? Y'all pick up those balloons, see what they say. Just take a minute, pick them up, see what they say.
Simplicity and discipline was another team effort, but this time under a time crunch. One group had blocks, and the other group on the other side had an illustration on how to build the blocks. The goal is to build the illustration by explaining it with words to the building group. And if it wasn't done right, they start again.
They were listening to everybody all at one time. They were putting it together in all different angles. First time we had it, but we were like an inch off. So he knocked it down. But we'll get him next time.
Communication and persistence in building the tower made simplicity and discipline crucial for success.
All the way to the ground.
We used helo sticks to teach the vital lesson of determination and availability. Each group would weave their fingers below the rod and bring it down to the ground without anyone in the group letting go. What they didn't know is that these rods were full of helium, so if they didn't communicate with each other, the sticks would begin to float up. But if they worked together and stayed open to the process, they would succeed.
All right.
Praise cards were used for sincerity and humility, for not only themselves, but others around them. Giving thanks, gratitude, and generosity is crucial not only for the supply chain, but for everyone's well-being. Ownership concludes the values with influential speakers that had important, precious advice for everyone to hear.
And sure enough, I started off as a packer.
Sitting in that control room, I said, I wanted to do something different. There was 2 little girls who were still on my mind. And it was like, wait, I wanted to be a supervisor.
I owned it enough that I got noticed.
I didn't want to just stop there. So I applied for a management position. First time I applied, I didn't get it. The second time I applied, I didn't get it. But the third time I applied, I did get it.
Anything that you do, it doesn't matter if you're picking up the chicken, if you're packing, right?
One thing is being determined. When you're determined, make it happen. Don't give up. Make it happen.
Take initiative. You will be seen. Stay focused on what you do and own it.